Hello, everyone. I am Stephen Meadows, Chief Operating Officer of Coldwell Banker Premier, and I have the privilege of speaking with Tom Thayer today. He is one of our amazing loan officers over at Success Mortgage, and we're just going to have a little conversation about Tom, about Success Mortgage, and about some of the great programs that are out there to help homebuyers find their dream home. So thank you, Tom, for joining me today. Let's start off by just tell us a little bit about yourself and what is your background?
Good afternoon, everyone. My background is in finance over 40 years, but in the last 25 years, I have been specifically working in the mortgage area, and that was been my passion for all that time. Just enjoy that style of work, indeed.
So what made you get into mortgage lending specifically?
After being in the finance world, I did a lot of different positions in the bank and the lending area, but just the satisfaction of the homes, seeing a closing happen, it just caught my eye early on, and I stayed with it from that point then.
Awesome. And what would you say is your favorite part of being a loan officer?
So many different aspects of the loan world that you do love. Of course, for me, it's going to closing. I mean, you build up, you anticipate, you work with them for the clients for such a long time, you get to know them so well, and then you cross that finish line and go to the closing, and it's just a wonderful experience. They're happy, everyone's happy. You get the keys, and you get to see the final product.
Absolutely. You've worked at several different companies throughout your career. What would you say sets Success Mortgage apart from like a bank or credit union or even another mortgage company?
Success Mortgage, when I came on board, great. I've worked with Robin in the past. I've known her for a long time. It was an easy transition coming over with all my experience. I was not able to offer all the products that Success Mortgage has to offer, and it would frustrate me sometimes. But here, there are just so many different lenders that we can use. It just is. It gives me a lot more to work with when I'm talking to clients. So absolutely, that was just a huge selling point for me coming here.
And what sort of experience can a borrower expect when they're working with either you specifically or Success Mortgage?
Success is definitely a group that's been around for a while. We have roots here locally, even though we're in multiple different other states as well. Our presence is growing. The loan officers we have are all experienced. And myself, you're definitely going to get some experience background with me when I'm working with the clients, because just the knowledge that I have gained over the lifetime of lending has just been tremendous. And there's just, as I mentioned earlier, so many products that we have to select from to get our clients to that closing table.
So you've mentioned products a couple of times. We've also, mentioned that Success is a broker. How does that really affect a borrower? I look at the different banks or credit unions or mortgage lending companies out there, and then someone says, "Oh, I'm going to work with a broker." What's that big difference between a mortgage broker and like a bank or an institutional lender or whatever? Like what from a consumer perspective, why is that different for me? And is it giving me any kind of advantage, or why would I be encouraged to work with a broker?
Great question, Stephen. And that's a key factor between banks and brokers. You got the 9 to 5, and you've got they clock out and go home. Brokers, we're there for our clients, calling us in the evening, the weekends, and we have multiple different lenders that we can work with, whereas a bank has their in-house lender or pigeonhole to one or two that they have that they're not able to use anymore. So they don't have a lot to bring to the table in some cases, and that's where it sets us apart, that with all the different lenders that we have across the country to work with, we can find and tailor that product for our clients to get it, and we are there for them when they need us. Taking calls. I've taken calls in the evening, late, on the weekends. Even while I was on vacation, I still took some calls as well. So you won't get that from a bank.
So when a borrower is ready to start the journey to owning a home, what would you say is the most important factor to get pre-approved?
Another good question indeed. I definitely try to have that conversation with the clients to find out their story. Where do they want to go? Where they've been? What kind of payment can they handle? Uh, as we all know, the rates are all over the board. Can you handle this payment monthly and still be able to enjoy life? Uh, I let clients know as well that you've got to, you know, marry the house, not the rate. That's going to be key because you can always refinance. That's no problem. Just getting that home, getting in there, getting the payment that's comparable, and making sure that they get all the proper documentation so when we get them that pre-approval letter, they can hit the ground running with the realtor and get that contract because it's so volatile nowadays. Homes are sold and contracts are placed within hours of a listing. So they need to be on their point, and the game has to be brought to the forefront to make sure that they are ready to go. And they have our full support that we know that we've already looked at lenders and they are a viable client.
Excellent. So when evaluating a borrower, obviously there's different factors that are looked at. I'm assuming credit, down payment, income, things like that. Are there programs out there that would help a borrower with maybe less than stellar credit?
Absolutely. We have all kinds of products. The credit scoring can go down to some lower levels, so we're able to look at every single picture. I mean, we have the FHA programs, the USDA programs. We have programs up to 100% with possible. Uh, you're looking at different products for down payment assistance for qualified borrowers. So we try to look at every single angle out there for our clients as well. Uh, Bank statements, loans. We have buy before you sell, meaning we can look to not pressure you to sell your home and sell it afterwards, but take that debt off the picture, which is key in order to get you qualified for the next home. So that is an interesting product that we have as well too. That's unique to this market.
Interesting. So what about down payment? So, I find a lot of people who have maybe challenging credit probably don't have deep pockets or probably don't have a large savings. So if someone doesn't have awesome credit and they don't have a lot of money, is that going to keep them from buying a house?
Another good question indeed. The clients that might have some issues in the past, some bruises or wrinkles, I like to call them, as they're being ironed out. Yes, there are products out there, and again, that is our specialty to be able to track down, help those clients look for those products. Some clients will need assistance if the realtor cannot get any seller's concessions. All right, then we will look with the lenders to see, is there any down payment assistance? Is there anything that could be done? Can the seller maybe get some gift funds from family or different avenues as well? So those are options that we explore everywhere, and they're out there. They're out there, and that's what sets us apart is we will do our best to track down every program that could help our client.
And I probably shouldn't assume poor credit and little money go hand in hand. I mean, sometimes I've had people where they have great credit but no money. So, that's honestly why a lot of people rent. I think is because they don't think they have the ability to get into a house because they don't have 10, 15, whatever $1,000 to put down. But I heard recently there was kind of a big splash in the industry. The largest lending company in the country rolled out a zero down conventional loan. Can you explain a little bit about that program? And do you think it's a good program?
Yes, absolutely. The 100% program, the conventional mortgage for those clients that do qualify, yeah, there is the availability to be able to get some down payment assistance to help you. Again, if you've got gift funds or other sources, great. But if you don't, once we talk to our lender and start seeing the picture and we've got the income and the documents in, we can explore the options to find out, hey, possibly you might qualify for no money down, conventional mortgage, and possibly even get some assistance in order to maybe cover some closing costs so you can come to the table with possibly very little, which is incredible nowadays to be able to do that just to open up more opportunities for people to buy their dream home.
Excellent. So I know a lot of loan officers tend to focus their marketing efforts on maybe challenging borrowers, like, oh, lower down payment, lower credit scores, things like that. But I'm assuming you can help highly qualified borrowers as well, right? I mean, are there still benefits and programs out there that will give them preferential treatment if they've done well? Like, I've done a great job with my credit and I've saved up my money. I don't need any special programs. Is there anything out there that I'm going to get excited about?
Yeah, there's absolutely different programs out there for, for clients with excellent credit as well, through all the different levels of life's journey. For some reason or another, impacts your scores. But if you happen to be in a great position, yes, that makes it a stronger deal that we can actually look for the best possible pricing out there, so you don't have to shop around and spend a lot of time. Leave that to us to be able to do that on your behalf, and you got to end up building and earning a trust with the client, so then they know that you have their back when you're looking for lending products. And we have that discussion. I have that discussion with clients all the time, giving them the options, pros and the cons, the good and the bad, buying points versus not buying points. And there's a lot out there, but obviously in this very, very interesting market, if you're an A credit all the way across the board, you definitely have some options as well too. It's just quite a unique opportunity that's out there with the programs that are available.
Great. And I know there's a kind of a limit to how large a loan can be before it gets kicked up into what's called the jumbo category. And that may be, vacation homes or just larger homes or large investments. Do you guys also have products to help those clients as well?
Absolutely, yeah. We have jumbo loans when the Fed changes. Typically, it's yearly when they change those jumbo amounts. The states involved, absolutely, we can help out, be able to price those out accordingly with the client's credit and history and down payment, to be able to see what offer is out there that they would enjoy or appreciate or find and like that would work in their budget.
Last question about just working with Success Mortgage from maybe a realtor standpoint. If you were addressing an agent and you were trying to explain to them the benefits of working with Success Mortgage, what would you say is the thing that they can leverage the most to help their clientele and to really partner with Success?
Partnering with the Success is definitely key. I know there's a lot of competition out there. With myself involved, I stay upfront. Communication is key with the realtors. You'll find that with us or with myself, letting the realtor know what is going on, what stage are we in, what's happening. Some of our lenders even have it built into the system, which is so nice that when a message comes out to us, it also goes out to the realtor to let them know the program has now moved to the underwriting stage. It's moved to the approval stage. It's ready to go to closing. So besides a message from us and communication, you're going to get one from the lender as well. So that's a nice perk because the realtors want to know what's happening, what's going on, and they don't want to be kept in the dark. They are also working for the client as well. So we both have to work hand in hand, and you'll get that with Success and myself.
Excellent. Is there anything you would like to add before we wrap this up today?
I truly enjoy this business, working with clients, even though the times seem very interesting. There are a lot of products out there. Mortgages are still there. Homes are there. It can be done. Don't let this opportunity pass by and miss the chance of getting the home of your dreams. Work with us. We'll be glad to help you out, make sure that you get in the right program, keep you informed, and walk you through the whole process. So this should be an exciting time. It should not be nerve-wracking episodes or time where you're just stressed out terribly bad. We want to make this a good, pleasant experience for you, because this is your home, and this is your biggest purchase ever, and we are so happy to be a part of it with you.
Awesome. So what is the best way to work with you? How would they get a hold of you?
Obviously, if you're looking to get a hold of myself, it's first name and last name, Tom Thayer, TomThayer at successmortgage.com, or you can reach out to my cell phone directly, 540-303-3015. or you can also text me as well, and I'll return the message quickly as possible to answer your questions.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Tom, so much for your time today. I really enjoyed chatting with you, and I look forward to hearing a lot more about all the wonderful things you're doing over at Success.
Thank you, Stephen, for taking the time to talk to me today. Take care.
Absolutely. Have a great day, everyone.